In this video, I'm going to take you through the process of how I built this floating bench. Hi, I'm Gabby and welcome to my channel. There is nothing I love more than a built-in dining corner. It maximizes the space, it's comfy and cozy, and it looks good. This space has been through 3 different iterations. When we first moved in, I just threw a dining table in and called it a day, and it looked kind of empty and felt bare and the opposite of cozy. Then I added some trim, which made it feel a lot warmer, added some depth to the space. And then I decided to build a little bench seat for the other side because when there were chairs on the inside, it pushed the table so far out from the wall that the path got really narrow. That's why I love a dining bench built-in situation, because it really allows you to push the table all the way back and allows a lot more seating around the table and a lot more space on the other side. Also, my dining chairs were falling apart. They lasted for maybe 8 years. I love this material because it's really wipeable, and so it's like that comfy upholstered feeling while also being easy to clean. And with kids, that is important. But once they started falling apart a little bit, my daughter just like had a field day picking and picking and picking. So it's been a little bit embarrassing as somebody who puts this much effort into her house to have chairs for the last 6 months that look like this. So I decided to take it to the next level with this thing, and I decided to make it floating because why not? So I'm going to show you how I did it. Let's go. Day 1. Time to remove all my hard work trim. Let's go. I'm going to score the edges to release the caulk. I did this before I realized that you do not need to put liquid nails on trim. It's a big no-no because, as you will see momentarily, it is going to rip the drywall out with it, and I'm going to have a lot of patching to do. So if you have not done trim work yet, let this be a lesson. Or if you use liquid nails, don't do what I did. Don't use liquid nails. If you hit it with the nail gun from this angle and then this angle, it'll create enough connection that you won't need nails. You don't need liquid nails. Yeah. Whoops. DIY fail. To the DIYer whose video I saw that made me think you were supposed to use liquid nails, that's all I can say. And to any DIYers who saw a video of me using liquid nails for trim and in turn use liquid nails on their trim, I'm so sorry. Time to patch. Drywall and I have such a love-hate relationship, but I'm actually finding this very zen right now. I don't know why. I thought I was gonna hate it, but I'm happy. I have the house to myself. So I'm doing 1 coat now, and then I'm gonna come back and do 1 more coat, and I think I'll be good. And then just sand everything down, and we'll be back to square one. or 0. We'll be back to where we started before I put this trim up. Okay, I have a clear idea of what I want. I figured out my measurements for the bench and the materials I need. So I'm heading to the hardware store to pick them up. I'm trying to decide between birch and poplar. Poplar is like a little less expensive. Birch is a little more expensive and has like a little bit of a deeper color, but I can stain it however I want. I don't know. Maybe poplar. Maybe I'll go more affordable. I decided I'm gonna stain it, but I just kind of bored with this on it. Maybe a little intense on that side, but cool on this side. This is for like side trim. I feel like that could be really cool, but maybe not. But I don't have to use it also because it's in the middle. So maybe I decide later. I love when I find boards with like that kind of character. Okay, I'm now in the plywood section trying to figure out which plywood closest matches this poplar trim. And I used ChatGPT to figure it out. And it says that birch would be the closest one, which I don't like because birch is expensive, but I love the look of it. It's so pretty. So I'm going to do some staining. I had them rip it down to the width of the bottom bench, one piece, just to get that giant machinery that makes it straight all across. And then I'll finish cutting it when I get home. Super excited. Okay, I got everything patched. And then I decided that I want to do a hidden floating shelf, which means opening up the wall end. I didn't do my research fully before this. I've kind of been like dreaming it up as I go, and I figured out what I want to do, and I have a very clear image of it in my head now. And in order to do that, I am going to use these. And how these work is you open up the wall and attach this part to the stud, and then this part supports the floating bench, so that way you don't have to see any brackets below the bench. And when I started this video, I was dancing between the idea of doing like a full built-in bench, doing a built-in bench with a box hinge or drawers, and like looking around the space, I feel like I want to do floating because it's such a small space, and it'll keep like the airspace and like more visual space. From the inspiration photos I found, I just like the look of a floating. And there's shortcuts you can take to do a floating bench, but why not just like, go all out, right? So we are going to do a floating bench the proper way, where it's really, really, really gonna look like it's floating and it's gonna be solid, and I'm not gonna have to worry about it collapsing with children jumping on it. Okay, everything is marked off, ready to cut. I'm going to tape it off a little bit so I don't get drywall dust all over the house. And then I'm gonna cut this bad boy open. Let's do it. Okay, my holes are all cut. Now I can start hanging the brackets, making sure they're all level, and then patching the wall around them. And then I can cut the wood for the benches. Let's do it.
I've had this tool in my garage for so long and I don't think I've ever used it, but I'm always like, that's gonna come in handy someday. Today is the day. Wow. It is officially time to cut the wood for the floating bench. So I ended up getting birch 3/4 inch plywood and poplar 1x2s and 1x3s and 1x4s for all the trim to cover the edges. And I think I'm gonna stain it. Which I'm really excited about. But that means I have to be really careful with my cuts because I don't want splinters. I don't want to have to fill holes. I mean, I can and try to match it, but the less I do that, the better. So let's get to cutting. Okay, it's officially time to attach the benches and cut all the trim and finish it up. When I cut the benches, I cut these little parts, 3 for each back, because I want them to sit out from the wall so that when I put the trim on top, it appears thicker than it actually is. So I'm gonna go ahead and attach these
before I attach the backs. I'm going to just screw them into the studs and then attach the backs, cut the trim, and stain it. And then we're done. Let's go. Okay, in order to make sure that these stay lined up, I'm going to use these little flat brackets and attach them underneath to keep them together. Okay, I've got my benches all attached, and now I'm going to go down and cut the trim. Okay, I'm gonna attempt these curved trim side cuts now. So I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try to like eyeball it / trace things and figure it out as I go. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's cool. finished the bench late last night, 1:30 a.m. in my PJs. So there are things you didn't see, but it's done. Want to see? Okay, final day, finishing touches. The cushion inserts came and the package with the covers came. I had them made by a woman on Etsy. I will share her information below, the link to her Etsy page. I'm so excited to uncover them and put them on and see how it all turned out and see this like vision come to fruition. So let's open the box and put them on. Wait, what do we think? That is so cool. Oh my god, it's so pretty! I'm freaking out. Done. I can't stop staring at it. I can see it from like the living room, kitchen, bathroom, like, and from every angle it just looks so good. I'm so happy with it. Couldn't have turned out any better. I'm gonna go and give you some close-ups. Enjoy, and don't forget to subscribe and come back for more projects. I'm gonna make an air dry fruit bowl, ceramic fruit bowl for the middle of it, and also get some bins for underneath. And then my next project is gonna be building a built-in trash can right here. So come back for that too. See you then.